Greetings everyone and welcome back to Ranch Simulator. There have been changes since we last got together, one of which happened a couple of hours ago, and that was an update to the game. They've made some changes, some fixing. We're going to talk about a couple of things in the update. Other things that have changed, well, I've done some planning. We're going to be doing some work over there too. Mostly I would like to get the greenhouse going. We'll hopefully just get the foundation down today, probably start working on some walls. We might need to buy some glass, just saying. And I have preliminary positions for the granary and of course the windmill over there. The windmill is going to have priority because I won't be able to use the greenhouse unless I have water basically available in the area. Now, a couple of other changes are, well, Big Mama and Big Papa now suit their names, as you can see. And we also have had some blessed events. What's interesting is, if you remember, it was day 14 that I bought a young mama and a young papa, and on day 17 we have 3 little ones. That didn't take too long now, did it? Now, I have named them accordingly. Where did you go? I just saw you a moment ago. There you are. Yeah, so this one is day 17. There's a day 17A and a day 17B. Because after all, I wouldn't want to give them all the same name. But then again, I also want to make sure I know what day they were born because, well, 8 days later they kind of peak, if you know what I mean. And then they're going on a little trip. Yeah, they're going to go on a little trip, Mama. That's what's going to happen. They're going on a little trip. And I got to keep an eye on the food here because, you know, it's 20 of 21 because I had to fill it. You know, it was like 15, it's like 15, and then it was 2. I think the chickens had something to do with that, though. I mean, they didn't run out of food. There was 1 left, but I saw 2 chickens walking back from here. As a matter of fact, 1 dropped an egg along the way. I think another one dropped some poop. So I'm going to have to come up with a situation for them in the future. That does remind me. You have an egg here, don't you? Are there any other eggs? Yes, there are. I don't know where they came from, but hey, I have eggs. Because I'm pretty sure I picked them up yesterday. Okay, I think that's it for the eggs. I'll keep an eye open. By the way, yes, I have a second basket because the first one is filled. And I'm doing pretty good with the poop there, too. I have 4 helpings of fertilizer. Of course, I do expect to get a lot more poop once these individuals start growing up. Okay, so as we can see, things are going along very well. I'm guessing we're going to have some more little ones before these grow up. We may have to watch the situation because, after all, we don't want to get drowned in them, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's talk about this. So here is the plan that I am looking at. Now we have the pig area right here. I'm going to put the greenhouse here. What I'm going to do here, of course, I got a lot of wood, by the way. There's more in the shed in case I need it. I'm going to put the chicken situation here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make fences like this. And I'm also going to put a really good coop inside. I'm going to give them some space, though, and probably have a couple of the troughs around because I don't want them messing with the this one over here, even though they're going to be inside of a fenced-in area. So that's what I'm planning on doing here is I'm going to put the chickens here. I don't need the full space going back so the granary can be here. Now, over here, what I'm thinking, and I'm kind of working on a little bit of a semicircle, is I'm going to do the other barn. It's going to be for the the cows, and maybe even the horses. See, when they put the update out, they mentioned 2 things that were going to be coming in the future. One of which is going to be a trailer for logs. So I hope they kind of snap in, if you know what I mean, as opposed to having to put them down. Otherwise, I don't see what the purpose is. Or unless it was a hand cart. A hand cart would be awesome. I'd like to get that. Burns less gas. And the other thing is they're talking about is horse breeding. So that could be kind of interesting right there. You go to the auction, you get yourself a couple of horses, you breed them. Who knows, maybe I need another barn for that. Anyway, that is the plan over here. I'm going to probably put a house over here and then maybe like a garage over here or something. That will leave me room for like the horse paddock or maybe a little barn just for horses and have some stalls on the inside. So that's kind of the plan I'm going with at the moment. So I'm working on phase 2. Phase 2 is greenhouse. All right, I think I calculated it to 77 wood I was going to need to build this. So I have a lot here. I do believe I have more than 77 over there. Once we get that down, I can start laying down the forms for the walls. And then eventually, the roof and situation. I am going to need glass. We might make a little trip regarding that. I have a lot of meat on me. That's kind of how I've been doing money these days. I have 3,247 at the moment. Yeah, I have a lot of oil, by the way. As a matter of fact, I went to the trouble to reload the gas so they would keep going. I think the last time I was over there, it was like 350 in that one. I'm just going to let it go just in case I want it in the future for something, maybe buying the house. I don't know. We'll have to see. I would like the farm to start paying for itself at this point. I have the seed money, but then again, if I kill wild animals who happen to be on my property and sell them, that's okay. So I have 6 there and I have a full 24 over there. Yeah, one thing that's supposed to be in this update is colorization of the cooler boxes. So you can get them in different colors. I can't figure out how that works though. See, if I go over here and I look at it, it's not giving me an option to change the color. So I'm thinking, oh, I must have to buy them. I popped over to the general store mostly because I needed more feed. Yeah, the food just vanished, so I went and got 3 more bags of it. And there was no option to buy the coolers in different colors. I figured that's the way it was going to be because they do that with like the animals and the chickens and such like that. But I figured that was going to be it. I can't figure out how you get different colors. Now, I don't need that right now. I will need it in the future. For instance, if I have pork in one container and I have cheese in another one and vegetables in another one, you'd probably want them color-coded, so that you can actually see what's in each one without actually having to go up to it and look at it. I just think that would be good for order. Now, another thing that they added in this update, and we can just go over this right now, is I'm going to need metal. Actually, I can do it right here, because why not? It'll make it easier. All right, so let's just look at his for a moment here. We'll go over to miscellaneous. What we're going to do is we're going to put a light down. Let's see. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. All right, this one. We already built one of these over there, but I figured we'll put one up here. All right, and do I have the metal? All right, I have metal. Oh, clear that out. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to put some planks in there. Yeah, I still have some extra planks. All right, and boom. Okay, so we have the light. We saw this. I put one of these on the pig's barn, right? So I can just walk up to this and but that's one light, one situation like that. Now, what if we had a light switch? So that's the new thing that was added here. So why don't we just go to the end here, past the oil rig, we now have a light switch. So we'll just put this like here, right? And we'll break out of that. And then I believe it was one metal. I think it was one metal, right? That's what I saw, right? All right, there we go. And then we're going to put that down. Okay, so the way this works, as I understand, connect. Okay, so it's a left click to connect a light. And then to connect. Boom. Okay, so it is currently connected to that. So if I do something like E, it turns it on. The thing is, you can string a bunch of lights off of one switch. So that's really the power of it. Otherwise, you can just go and say, turn that on. For instance, say like the greenhouse. I can put lights all around the inside and I can have a switch right at the door to turn everything on if I go in at night or something like that. So, that's a cool thing to add. So that's in there. That was in the update today. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the cooler boxes, but I'm guessing that there's some way. Do you paint them? That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Maybe that's what you have to do, is actually paint them. I don't know. I'll have to try that. I'll have some paint made at the the warehouse and I should say the hardware store. And we'll see about that. Anyway, we need to get going here, don't we? Because we have some building to do. And it looks like it's going to rain. By the way, how is the food situation? Okay, 19. Yeah, they don't drink a lot. They do eat whenever they want to eat. That's for sure. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start loading this up. All right, we're going to start over here. Okay, that's good. We got this one over here. Oh, get some more. Like I said, I counted it at 77. I'm hoping that there's not going to be any problem. Yeah, this actually was a lot right here. The foundations I got in the greenhouse area. Oh, let's see if I can put this over here. Oh, and up here too. I don't know if these are the same as the regular foundations. See, here's the thing. Where is it? See, if you go all the way to the end, this is where you get the greenhouse. And this is where I got the wood foundations from. But the thing is, I don't know if it's the same. It probably is the same. But I got the stairs over here. So, I mean, there's no stairs in this section over here. Just basically pieces for the greenhouse. And, of course, the crop plots. But, I mean, I had to get the stairs over there. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to go into ground. Well, I mean, I could get it to go into ground. But you know what the problem was? The grass was sticking up. So, I just basically made that. I'm going to put a door there. That's going to work out just fine. This should be more than enough space for us. Okay, so grab this. Start filling this up. Over there. Okay, grab this. Put this in here, put this in here, put that there. Okay, up. And this, and then this. And then we can start seeing about putting walls on. Yeah, that thing, I'm going to need that, and that's going to be expensive. That's going to be $1,500 in wood. And as I said, I have about 3,200 and change at the moment. But then again, I also do have a lot of meat. It would be nice to run into a deal, that's for sure. Okay, so this is all done. All right, so let's see about this. Should I do it from here or should I do it from the other side? All right, let's see. Obviously, we're going to need a door over here. So let's go over to this area. Now there's, okay, it looks like, hold on a minute. It's pointing out, I guess. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's grab walls. Okay, that's pointing out. That's pointing out. I'm hoping that's the way that works. Yeah, I'm going to need glass for this. Okay, and breaking out. All right, so that's going to be the floor. Obviously, I have to worry about the roof. The roof's going to be a lot more complex. So let's take a look at what we need. All right, it's only 3 planks, and it's 2 glass. What about the door? The door probably needs metal, right? Oh, I didn't actually put a door on it. There's just a doorway. All right, well, we'll put the doorway in there first. All right, let's see about loading up the wood, and maybe we'll go get some glass. All right, we'll start over here. Okay, that's full. And then we're going to do this. Okay, that one was, oh, it's glass, right. I'll have to do a quick count. I'm going to need a lot of glass anyway, because I'm guessing that the roof sections are going to need a lot. So we can just go and get a bunch. But let's load all the wood in first. All right, since the walls are only 3 planks each, it's a lot better than the foundations. Let's grab that. Did I fill this one? No, I didn't. How about this one? Nope. Okay, and then pick this up. Wait a minute. I mean, technically speaking, I could start putting stuff inside. I mean, the idea of a greenhouse is that you can have them, you know, indoors and they won't get hurt. But I mean, if I put them down here, I mean, it's just like I was putting them outside. It shouldn't be a problem. But then again, maybe I just want to complete it first because who knows? Game logic sometimes. Okay, we got all the wood in. We got all the wood in. So why don't we just put this like right there for now? Do they all need 2? Okay, what about the door? Yeah, you know what? You know, let's just see what we need for the door. Greenhouse door. Okay, right there. Boom. And we'll stop that. Okay, what do you need? 5 wood. All right, obviously we're going to need more than this. And it was 2 glass. Oh, I didn't fill the frame. Hold on a second. I'm trying to do that. Oh, you know what? It's not letting me do that because the other thing isn't done. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so there's 4 walls over here. There's 4 walls on the other side. 4 walls, which is 16, right? And then there's 3. Well, technically speaking, the doorway doesn't have it, but the door does. Does the door have 2? No, the door has 1. So there'd be 6 in the back onto that, which would be on 22. And then there's 23, 24, 25, 26. If I get like 30, but I mean, like I said, I mean, I should probably get a lot. All right, let's check out the situation to make sure everybody's doing good. Yeah, it's going down. You know what? If it's 14, I might as well load it up because it's not going to cost me anything. Because, you know, one of these are 7. And I might as well just fill it up because I don't want any incidents regarding food. Especially, I should check on the chickens too, actually. Because I don't want them running over here. My problem with the chickens running over here is that I don't want to run them over by mistake. How are we doing here? 4. And then 3 on there. Okay, so each one of them has enough to get 1 meal. So that shouldn't be a problem. All right, so I got to tell you, I've been taking this around with me. As a matter of fact, I probably am going to need some room. See, I want to actually check to see if there's a good price for wild meat. And I may just sell it anyway because I have so much of it. You know, I have 30, so I'm going to get good money anyway. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with the glass in there. I hope not. It's just that it seems more maneuverable. It uses less fuel. So I'm just thinking that for general running back and forth, this is the one that I'm going to use. Yeah, and I have to put the well down, don't I? I'm really going to have to do that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What just happened there? Okay, so it looks like for the first time I'm going to be flipping. All right, so let's just flip it. We'll flip it good. Hold on a second. R, flip. There we go. Okay, what? Oh, yeah, another thing that went into this update was they added a whole bunch of achievements. I've been getting achievements. One of them was Home for Chickens, and there was another one too. Oh, like overnight. It was the first time I slept. So there's a bunch of achievements going on. All right, let's just check. I know there's very little chance that I'm going to get a good price, but you know, one way or another, I'm just going to sell the meat because I need the money. See, I am going to have to spend the $1,500 on the metal for the windmill. And then my plan is grapes. I hear grapes are very good money-wise. Okay, so what have we got? Pork sausage. Well, I'm not there yet, but I'm just going to sell it because I just need the money. Okay, 450. That's not bad. Okay, we're up to nearly 3,700. All right, just close the door and be nice about that. All right, we're going to go over to the warehouse and see... Yeah, I keep saying that, the warehouse. Well, I mean, it is kind of a warehouse, isn't it? But it's the hardware store. And see about getting some glass so we can at least do that lower section. All right, and over here. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't come in the big packages. Metal and concrete come in big packages, but glass does not come in a big package. Maybe the special coolers are over here. Otherwise, I'm thinking, do I have to use paint? That would be weird. All right, well, we'll see. First things first. Glass. All right, let's just look down here. Yeah, see what I mean? I was thinking maybe it would have like different colors down here, but you know, it doesn't. Okay, glass. So this is 20 glass. Okay, so obviously 2 would do the job for me now. But if I'm going to do it anyway, I might as well just grab 4. Because I'm guessing the roof sections are going to require a lot of glass. You know, what the heck? I mean, I just made 450, didn't I? So let's just go in and we'll buy the glass. I just hope it's going to fit in. All right, let's just see what we have here. Oh, that shouldn't be a problem at all. That shouldn't be a problem. I was having nightmares of big sections. Hey, look, one of them's already there. All right, let's just put that there. And we'll put this over here. And then we'll grab this and put this over here. Put that over there. And yeah, I'm getting little things at the bottom of the screen there, by the way. I'm guessing some achievements are things you have to do a number of times, because I was getting some stuff for that. All right, let me see about paint. I've never done this before, and I had a lot of issues with the other one. So what I understand is if you don't move these, you're not going to see anything. Yeah, there we go. All right, over here. What kind of color would I want? What about a green? All right, saturation. Let's get some really deep saturation going. A little bit of brightness will make it a light green. Yeah, like a forest green or something like that. All right, I just want to see whether or not this is a thing or not. Okay, where's my paint? All right, so can I paint the cooler? Is that the way this works? E to paint. That's it. Okay, gotcha. All right. So that's the way that works. You can use paint on a cooler. Okay, good to know. Who knows? I'll paint the house with that. Okay, I think we got everything that we need. So let's head back and start glassifying things. Because after all, I really want a greenhouse. Between that and the pigs, that should do very well in the money department. For now, I'm basically just going to have to sell the pork, although I am going to wait for a deal. You know, in the burger place for that. Pork does frequently seem to pop up. And if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to sell a lot of it. So I may have to go out and get more coolers. As I understand it, when a pig goes boom, there's a whole lot of pork. And you might need a whole cooler just for one of them. All right, well, let's just drive this over here. Okay, any problems? I don't want to drive over a chicken. Like I said, I don't want to drive over a chicken. It's the reason I don't want them running back and forth. Once I have a little pen over here for them and a very nice coop, I will feel a lot better. And by the way, the reason I put these guys down where they are, let's just address this. Where is it? Boom. Okay, you can see the area. We got a large area over here for this. Right? It would cover, first of all, you can see that it covers that because that's the water one. How are you guys doing? 21. That covers that. And it would cover the same kind of situation if I had a barn over here and I put the 2 troughs outside on this side. Well, it would cover that too, wouldn't it? And it's the same thing for, here, turn that off. It's the same thing for this. So you can see that the trough is covered, the chickens will be covered, and I will do the same thing with another barn. I mean, these are preliminary, but for now, we're just going to do that. I do think, however, the windmill is going to be there because I'm going to have to do something about that. All right, so let's get going with glass. All right, E. Okay, wait a minute. What? Oh, it didn't take the wood, right? Okay. I got a lot of glass. Okay, so I need another one. there. Okay, so that'll do for now. I'll just put this one back in here. Boom. I needed more wood. And I don't think that's going to be enough for the door. All right, let's just grab another chunk. Yeah, more trees are going to have to die. There we go. All right, let's take a look inside here. Okay, I'm going to be doing, I've seen some people do like batches. Here, let me just show you what I'm thinking of here. All right, we go all the way back over here. Let's go to the end. Okay, the large plots right over here. You know, something like... And what's over here? I mean, obviously, I'm not doing this right now because they're not lined up and such. You know, something like this. Can I get that in there? Yeah, like I said, I'm not being exact at the moment. But I'm thinking you can get the idea. You can do 2 more over here. The reason is I believe that if you put a sprinkler like right in the middle, right on the edge of one of them, it'll cover all 4 of them. The sprinklers aren't that expensive, but you know, you want to be efficient with things, right? Boy, that is a weird effect right there. When you see the glass and you see what's above it. And of course, I'm going to need room for shelves, you know, to store fertilizer. And there's also plant medicine. Not frequently, apparently rarely your plants can get sick. So that's something you can just pour on them and they're just going to be better after that. So it's a good idea to have one of them around apparently. And like I was saying, I'm kind of thinking in terms of grapes because what happens with grapes is, one, they sell very well, but the seeds are expensive. They sell pretty well, and the vines will also produce extra crops for a while. I mean, they'll deteriorate over time, but you'll get multiple crops of grapes off of them as long as you take care of them. And that's what I plan on doing. And of course, they're going to need a lot of fertilizer. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'll probably do something like this in the beginning because I think that's going to be essentially 8 seeds, and a package of any seeds is actually give you 10. So I'll start off with that, and then we'll see how that goes. But of course, we have to get the ceiling up there. So I'm going to see about putting the forms up there in terms of you know, how the roof is going to work. Historically speaking, I'm pretty poor with building roofs, and I really do want to get this right this time. So I'm not going to fumble through a video. I'll set it up, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll fill it in the next video. I think we already have enough glass for it. I am going to have to get more wood. I do have some over there, but I think I only have like 2.5 batches of it. So I started working on taking trees out over here. I cleared the area around the chickens, and I'm clearing them over here because, like I said, I'm probably going to put a house over there. It would seem to be the best situation. What are you guys doing? Listen, you're chickens. No flying is allowed. What time is it? Oh, I should have eggs. I should have eggs. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get here. Where are my eggs? Where are my eggs? Okay, so I see 1 egg, 2 egg. I see poop. Poop is not eggs. Hold on a second. Where are my eggs? I'll get the poop in a moment. Okay, okay, somebody has not fulfilled their responsibility to me. Okay, wait a minute. I got an egg. Okay, there's still 1 egg missing. It would be nice if you picked up a container like this and they just kind of glowed so you could get them. All right, I'll come across it. So how we doing here? I got 40 over here and I got 14 over here. I'll probably have to sell some of them because I am building them up a lot quicker than I'm going to have pork, if you know what I mean. And oh, that's right, I got poop. So let me get the poop here. All right, so I already have a goodly amount of poop, actually. Hold on a second. Oh, no, not that. That. And I did see there was one right there. And I think there was another one. There's another one right there. Okay, you know what? There we go. Oh, poop. Lots of poop. Okay, but I am missing a... how are they doing with the food? They got 2 left over there. Yeah, I am missing some eggs there. You know, there's one egg missing. Okay, how are we doing over here? How's Mom? Oh, sorry about that. Was that, that was Mama. Really sorry about that. Oh, they're starting to grow up, aren't they? They grow up so quickly, and then they vanish. And you just assume that their lives are good. Okay, there's some poop. Yeah, the problem is that you can see it from a distance, but when you get close, it's harder to see. Like right there. I don't know, maybe I should turn the foliage down a little when I'm doing poop collection. See, like there, right there. Is that one? No, but I do see one. I see two over here. Right there and right there. I mean, there should be a lot of poop around here because there's 5 pigs walking around. And 2 of them are monstrous. In size. They're really very sweet. They're wonderful parents. I'm sure your kids will grow up to be pillars of society. And not like sausage. All right, let's put this one over here. So you can see it's turning the poop on the top into fertilizer on the bottom. So I'm coming up on 4.5. So, you know, I might as well just get it. And it does clean up the area too, doesn't it? Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. So we had an update. We can now paint our coolers so we can color code them. That's pretty cool. We have light switches. I mean, once I build this thing, I'll probably put lights in there. I probably won't use the ones that they have. There's another one. Hold it a second. Yeah, these right here. You know, the fluorescent ones. I can put them along the ceiling or on the walls and then just have one light switch to turn them all on. That sounds pretty cool. I wonder if there's a distance problem. I mean, if I put a switch in here, will there be a problem if I have them like along this wall or that ceiling section over there? And I'm going to have to very carefully place them because, yeah, that's not going to do it all. No, it isn't. So I'll work on the ceiling in terms of laying it down. Maybe we'll finish building it in the next one. And then I'll also have the plots laid down. So maybe we can actually begin farming. Sounds like a plan. And the money, we're back to like 3,200. Well, we did spend some stuff. But yeah, they eat a lot of food. But I'm pretty good with that for now. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Like I said, we have an update. We have a couple of cool things in there. And of course, we have some blessed events. The countdown begins. And of course, we're also working on our greenhouse, so we can begin our initial farming. This is an easier way to start, I believe, and it's going to give me money so that we can work on the big farming in the future. And of course, let's not forget cows. I think I'm going to go with dairy cows because, yeah, I mean, I like cows and I don't like the idea of raising them for slaughter, you know, that kind of thing. Pigs, I'm not really too much of a pig guy, just saying. So that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.